It's something is significantly done, and there is really no further investment you can put in this thing, and it's a healthy ending for you because Hey Libra, welcome to a very beautiful general reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. The cards are gorgeous. So a couple of announcements before we talk about the energies that are here. If you're not currently subscribed to my newsletter, make sure you do that. I've been writing weekly messages to the community and we've all been loving it. So you can subscribe at nicoleblack.com/contact, or at the bottom of any of the pages on my website is the subscription box. There is also going to be a 2020 Visions Manifestation Day party on Sunday 15th of December at the Curtin Hotel in Shoreditch. It's going to be really fun. We're going to have vision boarding and purpose exploration games and 2019 highlight reel where we're going to look at what's happened for us individually and collectively, and it's just going to be good vibes come together as we kind of make creative intention for 2020. I'd love to see you. Tickets at nicoleblack.com/shop. And of course, the first 10 minutes of this reading is freely available to you wherever you're watching it, IGTV or on YouTube, anywhere else. After that, if you know it's resonating and you want to get the full message, it's £5.55 at nicoleblack.com/extended. Okay, that's where you can get your full message. And lastly, it's not for a specific time period. Okay, so it's not for this month or last month or any other time. If the concept, themes, and ideas I'm sharing here resonate with you, it's for you. Okay, c'est fini. So, I want a sip of water before we start. Cool. Hello, Libra. 2 of Cups, straight out of the gate here. First card, really opening up the energy of your reading. This is the foundation of what this reading is all about, and it's really talking about healthy partnership, healthy connection, and this really is all aspects of your life. It's not just the romantic stuff, okay? It's talking about your friendships. It's even talking about ancestral and spiritual connections, okay? It's really really well balanced, well mirrored energy. And sorry, there's something just very, very beautiful about all of this here, and there is a choice that you have now around the conditions that you're creating to be able to have these very beautiful, supportive, harmonious, reciprocal, requited, complex love situations. And it's really on the basis of the 3 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is talking about creative collaboration here. This is building together. This is shared vision and the ending of a cycle of decline, waning, loss, disappointment, and not having your emotional needs recognized, let alone met. Like, to meet them is one thing, but being in a situation where your emotional needs are not even seen has been part of the dynamic you've been experiencing. Waning, clearing away, no more of that. Okay, so I'm really happy for you on that front. You are showing up as the King of Pentacles. Nice. Showing me that you've kind of been in your own energy a little bit, really invested in yourself, finding security within yourself. And I feel like it's been about quieting out the external minds and the external voices, really understanding who you are, what you think, what you want, how you perceive the world, what do you believe in. It's like you've taken this moment to solidify the foundations of this King of Pentacles here. And this really is increasing your sense of worthiness too, because you're really cultivating and strengthening that relationship with yourself. And we often talk about you as a sign that requires the mirror, okay, in terms of relationships or even experiences. Like, that's part of how you see yourself, how you learn, but you're learning the work of doing the internal mirroring, okay? It's like you're seeing how one aspect of yourself can shed light on another. You're not necessarily needing the external feedback loop, and this is fantastic. You have the Lovers in reverse. Good energy. Some of you might not think so in reverse, but it is for you. The reason for this is because it's talking about a karmic completion, I feel here, where there is a choice that you had that you've already made. If you're not conscious of that choice, it was made by not making it. Do you know what I mean? Like the inaction or the not making a decision was the decision. But I think for a lot of you, because you have been within yourself, you have been saying yes to things, and that's what's been important. I think you've been feeling for a while that you had to figure out what your no's were and what you didn't want, but actually it was more about what do you want to say yes to, Libra. What resonates with you, what is reflexive of you and your purpose, what vibes with you, right? And the more that you've been saying yes to that, it has been dissonance with the no's anyway. So there is this kind of, what I feel is like a timeline dropping off. So if you are on a certain trajectory in this direction, it's gone. The outcomes, the potentialities of that route have fallen away. You're on a different road. This has a lot to do with your relationships with people. So some of you would have said no to family relationships or friendships or intimate sexual relationships with someone. Just severing ties, it feels like. And for the most part, it seems amicable. I'm going to be honest. It doesn't seem like there's a lot of conflict energy here. It may be that you felt like the cycle ran its course, and that it made sense to end it at that point. But it's gone anyway. And here you are at the Fool card, right on the precipice of this new beginning in which you get to express a different version of yourself. And we love it. And I'm feeling for some of you, a lot of the external circumstances might not be new. You might be in the same relationship, same job, same home, same city, whatever. That might all be the same, but you, through this process of becoming this King of Pentacles archetype, you're different. And therefore, everything else is different. Because you create... I was going to say you create your reality, but we're going to talk about that in a separate video very soon. I'm not going to say that to you. There's a feedback loop, and so the sounds that you hear in your environment will shift because you have shifted, is basically what I'm saying. There is now a opportunity to see the expansion of love, and I mean love in the broadest terms, okay? Like love as God, love as fulfillment, love as purpose, love as completion, love as beauty, whatever it is, like the biggest concept of love you can think of. There is now an opportunity for the outpouring and the overflowing of love for you, and it's all based on what you vibrationally resonate with. And it's special. This is a very special moment because I feel like whatever you can attune yourself to, i.e. whatever you can set as the paradigm or the structure or the belief system, this will be, I like when people boil things down to taking care, being aware of how you feel and taking care of yourself emotionally. Not to say that you won't ever have bad days or negative feelings, quote unquote, or difficult experiences, but caring for yourself through all of that is kind of the signal I'm talking about, that either when you're super joyful, that's a high vibration, and when you're not, your ability to care for yourself is still sending out that signal of worthiness and compassion and love, regardless. This is what you need to work on mastering, because I feel like you will magnetize the good stuff easily. Yes. Juicy. And it's important because you have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the indication of this has been that there is something you can't do anymore. So I feel like there has been a project or a relationship or a situation that you've not been able to invest in any longer. The choice has been taken from you, Libra. Even if you haven't realized it yet, it would be like building sandcastles. You're going to see that the thing is not going to be able to last or sustain itself. So it's something is significantly done, and there is really no further investment you can put in this thing, and it's a healthy ending for you because it means that there is this now creative void in which almost anything is possible for you to pull out of that. And you've needed to shatter the, I don't want to say, I keep using the word template, I want to use a different word. mold, that's the word. The mold that you would create for something, okay, and keep patterning something out of that mold in your life, you had to shatter that mold. That's what this Page of Pentacles is about, the ending of that mold, so that you can build something else to different dimensions. We like, there is the Nine of Wands with the Fool in reverse. The second time you've had the Fool card, but this time in reverse. And it's really talking about the in-between moment. Because there can often be a waning stage or a void stage or a temporary non-action period before where something has ended but something new hasn't started. Many of us can get restless, feel a sense of purposelessness, or yeah, restless is really the word, or think that we need to solve something or do something in that stage, and that's not really the need. It is a recovery period for you, I feel like, where